I want to say that in the heat of a day, in the heat of a moment, in the heat of a competition, it is possible to let Holy Spirit renew, to come in, to change the framework. And this is, one of my friends told me this. Renew even means to go like remember the house renovation? You go into a house and you gut the house. If it's been really decimated poorly, Dave and Diane, you would know this. If it's got rats and rodent infestation, it's got mold, you have to tear the whole thing out. You may even have to take it down to the studs because you have to take out the drywall because the mold has been so pervasive. Some of us need to let Holy Spirit take everything out, to renovate, to completely gut the interior inside and put in the new framework. To renovate. Family, the external put on happens because of what happens on the inside, the renewing. And so to this end, in Romans 8, verse 6, it says, the mind set on the flesh is death. But the mind set on the Spirit is life and peace. So in this journey, we have our 4 verbs. We have learn, put off, renew, put on. And in this process, if I had to give you some action points to take away, I would say this. Number 1, let's all be students. I'm a student. I'm learning. Nobody's arrived. Nobody's got nail prints in their hands. We're in perpetual learner student mode. And if we have an attitude like, I already know that, then a lot of times it prevents us from learning, from growing. So I'm in continual, perpetual student mode. The second action point I would say is this whole put off, put on. And really letting Holy Spirit arrest. Hey, Sarah, that's old. That's old Sarah. And let's think new Sarah. And letting Holy Spirit arrest, challenge, hey, we're doing the old thingy again. Stop. And put on. Let's do the new. The last thing I would say is this whole thing of renewing. Renewing our mind. The mind set on the Spirit is life and peace. If you do not have life and peace, there's a good chance that your mind is not set on the Spirit. If you're anxious, if you're worried, if you're uptight, if you're afraid, if you're insecure, if you're arrogant, if you're like unkind, domineering, all that, if that's really, that's old self. But the mind set on the Spirit is life and peace. Where there's an absence of life and peace, there's an opportunity for you to put your mind on the Spirit. Instead of losing your mind, you ever misplace your mind? Then set it. Set it on the Spirit.